All right, so we'll start the on-court stuff. You as coaches have a copy of our session plan. I've tried to have it cater sort of for all levels. And as we build up, I'll explain the reasons for what is on the back, which is the Princeton Chin Series, but don't worry about that for now. So what I wanted to touch on real quickly is some real quick skill drill that we do at the start of most of our camps as sort of a dynamic warm-up as well. I'll just you can come out here. Here we go. So always with a session like this, there's some standing around for the players, and there'll be times when I get the drill going that I'll just ignore them and I'll come and talk to you. So this isn't a typical practice, but what we're going to start with is this drill that we call COE pivoting. Our head coach got it from his time when he was up at Aussie Development Camp. And each player, we're going to split up evenly at each basket. They're going to throw their ball out to around about 3-point line. So when they do that, we want them to play off 2 feet, and come down into a stance with bent knees and bent elbows. So you're just going to roll the ball out in front of you and catch it, get your feet down quickly, bent knees, bent elbows. Let's do that. So now obviously he's established that his left foot is the pivot foot. He's playing with bent knees, bent elbows. This is really, really good. So all the kids are going to do this at once. They're going to throw the ball out. They're going to be there, bent knees, bent elbows. Now there's going to be a series of instructions from me. The first one's going to be shot fake. So we just want you to shot fake on the spot. So I'll say shot fake, you'll shot fake. Next one will be wood chop. So we'll go shoulder, belly button, shoulder. So wood chop. Yep, forward pivot. Reverse pivot. Jab step. So with the younger kids, we always want to jab forward. We want to put the ball on the hip furthest away from our front foot. And we want to talk about knee to chest. Jab forward. So we'll just go through those all quickly. Shot fake, wood chop, jab, jab, ball on the other hip, jab. Yeah, and we want to jab forward violently. I'm all over you, jab right into me, so I've got to pop back. Jab, not that way, towards me. Jab, nice. Forward, forward pivot, reverse pivot, nice. So once they've done that and we're happy with that, I'll yell out, drive it. And they can drive it and try and finish around the basket. Then they'll all get on the baseline, we'll roll it out again. Let's get half of you down that in on that baseline. Let's go run. Everybody else spread out. Let's go, throw them out, throw the balls out. Bent knees, bent elbows, shot fake, don't come out of your stance, shot fake, ball goes up, you don't go up, wood chop, forward pivot, forward pivot again, reverse, jab. Oh, I should send you the video of my under 12s. Jab, drive it to your basket, Cut the video. Throw it out again, let's go. Down in the stands, bent knees, bent elbows, shot fake, wood chop, jab step, forward, yeah, nice. Jab, forward pivot. So it's forward pivot, 180 degrees. Nice. Forward, reverse, drive it. Oh, pivoting, throw it out again. Shot fake, wood chop, jab, forward, reverse, drive it. Throw it out. Bent knees, bent elbows, wood chop, shot fake, jab, put the ball away, jab, don't jab with the ball, I'll take it from you, jab, forward, reverse, drive it. All right, just hold the balls there, boys. So this is a part where it gets away from a true practice session because now I'm going to talk to you guys. Pivoting, like one of the basic fundamentals of the game. Shot fakes, being in a stance, bent knees, bent elbows, wood chop. You know, what do we do when we're pressured? Wood chop, jab, get them off us. Knee to chest, stepping forward, not stepping to the side. This is a very basic warm-up drill that is great for the kids. So we went 4 times. Here's the next thing. What's your name? No, next year. Sorry? What is it? Billy. How many shots did you make? Yeah. 3 out of 4? How many shots did you make? 2 out of 4? We need to challenge the kids to be selfish a little bit with their development. At any time, if you ask a good shooter at practice, they'll know, whatever drill it is, I'm 5 out of 7. You never want a kid to just be chucking them up. Because we play for that thing, and they're really big on this court, scoreboard. It's important. Kids need to know the percentages that they're shooting and put some importance on it. So now we need 2 lines, 1 on each seam on each baseline. 2 lines, 1 on each seam on each baseline. Yep, really good. So this is a finishing series. We do a little bit of this, and it's designed to have some traffic around the players, and it's also competitive. So I'll explain this to the players first. And the way this works is you have to make 3 of these shots, and I'll demo them to you. Once you've made 3, everybody else will keep going until they've made 3. But whoever makes 3 first and gets to the free throw line and validates it by making a 3 throw, they'll call out winner, and then the drill's done. If you miss your free throw, you go back to 0 and join in with everybody else. So this is competitive. So by the end of this, we would want to have a score, and generally at our practices we'll have a board, and we'll say, all right, you won this drill, you won that drill. So the first shot, I see your ball, everybody's dribbling with their outside hand. Everyone's dribbling with their outside hand around the block. Once we come to the split line, we're jumping, toes and shoulders facing the sideline, we're jump hooks. Left and right jump hooks. Now once you shoot a jump hook with your left hand, make or miss, get your rebound, join the other line. So you shoot a left hand and a right hand. We're going to 3 and validate. Go. Go, don't wait. Don't wait. Go, go. Get your toes and shoulders facing the sideline. Toes and shoulders facing the sideline. Nice. Three and validate. Got to make free throws. Got to make free throws. Winner. Good job. Back to the baseline. Back to the baseline. Really good. So you got a point there. Let me see your ball. Same thing. Outside hand now. Around the block. Jump stop, play off 2, toes and shoulders facing the sideline, step through, ear to ear with the ball. Keep it high, don't bring it down. Ear to ear with the ball, step through, off the backboard. We go 3 and validate, go. Don't wait. Get all the way to the split line, all the way to the split line. Don't be lazy. Nice, good job. Ear to ear with the ball, play off 2. You got to navigate traffic. Navigate traffic. Winner, good job, back to the baseline. Back to the baseline. So what we see is we don't have defense, but we're finishing around the basket with stuff going on. And it's pressure, and it's hard. Okay, next one now. Now we're going to come all the way to split line, still our outside hand, jump stop, drop step layup. Drop step to the corner of the backboard, keep the ball high. 3 and validate, go. Outside hand, drop step, there we go. There we go, nice. Keep your eyes up. Winner, good job, back to the baseline. Back to the baseline. Really good with that stuff, guys. Pretty competitive. We now want the lines to come up to the elbows. So lines up to the elbows. Come on to the elbows. Okay, so now we're crossing over. So if we start on the left elbow, we're shooting a right-hand layup. If we start on the right elbow, we're shooting a left-hand layup. These are called high backboard finishes. You are not allowed inside the charge circle. So if you're coming across here, we're going at the same time, we're navigating traffic, we're going to take our strides, high backboard finishes, off the backboard. 3 and validate, let's go. Can't go in the charge circle. Can't go in the charge circle. Yeah, 3 and validate. Winner, good job. Out to the wings now. Out to the wings now. Out to the wings, so outside 3-point line, free throw line extended. Okay, we're coming through the elbow now, still at outside hand, playing off 2 feet. This is a floater, not a runner. Quick gather, jump off 2 feet, push it up there, get it above the square on the backboard, no follow through. Floater, no follow through. Beat that shot blocker. 3 and validate. Let's go. Let's go. Get it going. Get into the paint. So while they're doing this, I had a really good debate with our state head coach saying, oh, we work on left hand and right hand floaters and runners. And he said, well, when do you ever shoot? What, only the highest of the highest shoot left hand. So we say, shoot it with your dominant hand, floaters or runners. Winner, we're done. Back to the wings. Let's go, guys. Another one here. Okay, so we're runners now. So we're still breaking the elbow. Here it'll be right, left. We can have our follow through up. The difference between these is reading the help defender. So you have beaten your individual defender. As you're coming, you can just carry it instead of bouncing it. As you're coming, if I'm here, you can do a runner off 2 feet. Sorry, off 1 foot. If I start crowding, you've got to play off 2 feet. You can have your floater, you can pass, you can jump stop. So we're runners now. 3 and validate. Let's go. Any hand. Got to navigate traffic. Nice high follow through, get it above that square on the backboard. Nice job, good job. Back to the elbows. Back to the elbows. Back to the elbows. Okay, now we're outside hand. We're rockers or step backs. Outside hand. Get your foot on the charge circle. Ball and foot at the same time. Step backs. 4 and validate. Let's go. 4 and validate for these. Ball and foot at the same time. Feet facing the target. 4 and validate. 4 and validate. Game pace, game pace. 4 and validate these ones. Winner, good job. Everybody down here on this baseline. Let's go, boys. Down here on this baseline. Everybody on that baseline. Down here. Yep. So that's a pretty quick series. You can get through that in sort of 5 minutes once they know what it is. Bulk of shots, you know, they're getting up multiple finishes. It's competitive. If it was me teaching it from the beginning, I would have been harder on actually how to do each finish, but it's about you guys seeing the types of drills and stuff that we can do. So, hand up if you won, if you got 2 wins. 1 win, donuts. Not good enough. So we start to build a competitive culture through this stuff, and everything we do through the session can translate. So next one we're going to do is 3-on-2 finishing around the rim. So I need an offensive player on each block without a ball, and 1 up the top of the free throw line. Then I need 2 defenders, 1 captain and 1 nail. Right, so the ball will start with the bottom defender. You can pass it to either side. Once you do, you obviously want to guard the ball. So if you throw it either side, right, now automatically you'll sink, good, C2. So what we're working on here is interior passing, which we talked about not passing it through this area. So we've got lobs or pocket passes. We're talking about taking up space. So right now you can step in here, finish it. Seniors or under 18s, you should be putting them in the rim on that one. So you always want to be palms facing forward, down in an athletic stance. We will give the offensive team a limit of 2 passes and 1 dribble. So if they need to dribble it, they can. If not, they won't. So if you receive the second pass and you are not in a position to score, you've got 1 dribble to get yourself free. And we just worked on rockers, we just worked on runners, drop steps, all of those things. So the rotations for this will be, rebuild it. Offense, you will rotate this way. So once this possession is finished, you'll come here, you guys will rotate. The top defender will become the bottom person there. You'll step up, we'll have another person come in. All right, let's have a look. Palms facing forward, step in, step in, step in, late in. Done, rotate. So we need another person to step in. All right, everybody else that's on the baseline, we'll get it going down this end. Let's go, go, play, go. Step in, step in, step in. Rotate. Rotate, rotate. Go straight into it. Step forward. Keep playing, get it going. Step in, take space. Try and get layups. Down the stands, palms facing forward. On the rim. Don't wait for it to come to you. That's 3 passes. Only got 2 passes. We've only got 2 passes. One of you go down there, so you can have 1 sub down there. Anyone go down there. Let's go. Get it going. Step in, finish. Good job. Get it going, get it going. Nice job, good take. Don't stand waiting for the ball, be on the move, be on the move. Want to step in on that one, catch it on the rim. Keep going, keep going. So obviously here, working on a myriad of things, being ready to catch and finish, finishing under pressure. Too many of us at the moment are just standing and waiting for the ball. We want to try and catch it on the move. Particularly at senior level, if you are on the baseline, you are what is now known as that dunker spot. Particularly against the zone, you want to hang around on that block and catch it and finish straight away. So that's what we're trying to encourage with these kids. I'll get on them here a little bit. Two passes only. We shouldn't be catching the ball flat-footed, guys. Should be exploding up to the rim, catch it on the move, body somebody up, finish on them. Up, up, up. One shot only. Stepping in, stepping in. All right, stop there. So this is where we make it competitive. So whatever team you are on, so if you're on offense, there's 3 of you in this drill. If you're on defense, there's 2 of you. It's 1 shot only. So if your team either gets a point or gets a stop, you as an individual get a point. So for example, if your defensive team gets a stop, you get a point towards your individual tally. If your offensive team gets a point, as in you score, you get an individual point. Let's go. Keep track of your score. Left hand there, got to use your left hand, get your shoulder into his chest. Let's go, play hard. Stepping towards the basket, stepping towards the basket. Nice job, good job. Arms facing forward. Towards the rim, towards the rim. Nice job. All right, stop there. Offense, I want you outside 3-point line now. As an individual player, you are only allowed 1 bounce. So every time you catch it, you're allowed 1 bounce. Defense, on the second pass, the baseline person is allowed to run in. On the second pass. So if they only have 1 pass, you're not allowed in. So we will rotate offense to defense every time on this. So the defensive group will come offense. Your individual scores keep ticking over. Let's go. Get on the rim. You're in, second pass. Offense to defense every time. Offense to defense. Offense to defense. Go, reps up. Come on, boys. On the rim. So we're teaching, obviously, spacing, ball movement, trying to find the extra pass. Not seeing anybody actually trying to create a split yet, so we'll encourage that a little bit. Trying to get feet in the paint, feet in the paint. Get in the paint. Get into the paint. There you go. You're not getting a whistle from me on that one. There we go. Get in the paint. Nice job. Keep going, your score keeps ticking over. Scores keep going. All right, we've got 40 seconds. Finish. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. Get in the paint. And done. Everybody down here on the baseline. Everybody down here. Good job. On the baseline. So what we see here, we're working on obviously a number of things. Passing, trying to make the right pass, spacing, finishing, decision making. Not much aggressiveness towards the paint, which is, we want to start to encourage that. And this is not me being negative towards the guys, but training habits, too slow in between each rep. But they could have got 30 or 40% more goes at that if they just ran to their spots in between each drill, got the ball down, got into their positions. They know who's on offense, know who's on defense. And it's unfair for me to be critical of you guys because I'm not your coach. And it's a mixed group, and it's very, very hard for you to come in here and be a clinic player. But that's something that I would demand of your players. You go to an Aussie camp or even a Vic Metro camp, they're running. They run to get a drink, then they run back the whole time because it's about maximising the reps that they can get. So we want to encourage them to get the most amount of reps up as possible. Scores, remember it carries over, above 5, above 4, 3, 2, any zeros. Good job. So we want to encourage that competitiveness. We're going to do some screening games now. So let's get a white and a dark on the block and a white and a dark on the elbow. And then we'll get a white and a dark over here as well. Everybody else, you should partner up in a light and a dark while you're waiting on the baseline. Okay, so the ball will start on the wing. We will give dark the ball to start with. So as the defender of the passer, we want you standing next to him. So you're not actually in the play. So we're working on screening games here, and we're just going to work on back pick games. You can actually probably go up to 3-point line, so a bit better spacing. Okay, so we're playing dark here. We want you to come up, sprint to smash, so same as a closeout, sprint to smash, hit and sit. Okay, you can set your player up either way. You can go over, you can go under. If he sags, you can step back and catch it and shoot it. Same rules apply as our first game. Once you catch it, you only have one pass. And you only have one dribble as an individual. So we're looking for you trying to score to the basket. We're looking for the screener to open back up, catch it. Even if you cut and you're not open, we want you to seal your player. Once you throw it in, you will rotate in. So you'll go from this spot to that spot, you'll go out, you'll come in. You will get 3 possessions in a row each. You understand that? Get it going that end. Let's go. Good. Let's go, get it going. 3 possessions each. Here you go, 3 possessions each. We're working on screens first. Trying to set that back pick. Outside 3-point line. Here we go. Open up to the ball now. Play. Play. Only have 1 pass. 3 possessions. Open up to the ball. Good. On the rim. Good job. Way to get in there. Quick. Remember what we talked about? Reps. Run to the spot. Open up to the ball. Nice. Have him. Sprint to smash. Hit and sit. Come, seal now. Seal. Seal. There you go. Go to work. 1 bounce. Nice job. Remember, if you got him that low, you were trying to seal straight away. Guys, run. Come on, boys. We're too slow. Here we go. Have it. Nice job. Sprint, smash, hit and sit. Sprint to smash, hit and sit. Nice move. One shot only, 1 shot only. Here we go, 10 more seconds. How many reps can you get in? And done. Down this end. So same groups. You can go on the wing. You two can go on the wing. We'll have 1 on each block with offense and defense. So we need to tidy up our actual screening here a little bit. Obviously a lot of holding, a lot of illegal screens going, and we'll coach that along the way. But we just want to have those key words: sprint to smash, hit and sit. And we also want to have a change of pace. We see our guys coming off the screen, we're just going at 1 speed. Change of pace. Go, stop, go. Particularly if your man is on your back, stop, bump him off, seal, those types of things. And they'll figure it out the more you do it. So we're going to work on cross-screen games now. Okay, so it's up to you. We're not giving you any rules defensively. We're going to work on a cross-screen. You can go over it, you can go under it, whatever. So if you come across here and screen, what we want to talk about is this person needs to wait for the screener to come to you. We want the screen happening in the corner of the backboard, or if you can do it outside the lane, that's perfect. We don't want the screen happening over this side of the basket. So once you've set this screen here and you'll come over, let's come through it, you can seal here and go low. Your option is you can now pop high. So if we catch it here, sorry, come back here, catch it here for a shot, you've got him buried in here, we can go high-low. So you can catch it and score, or you can go high-low. Let's have a look. Sprint to smash, hit and sit. Nice. Good job. That'll way to big boy him. All right, let's go both ends. 3 possessions each. Seal, seal, seal. Here we go, cross picks. Nice job. Just remember we're trying to come across so he can pop up. Yeah, you can just go clockwise, that's fine. Get outside the backboard. Outside the backboard. There we go. Boys, Black is on offense. There we go. Let's go. Black's on offense. Pop high now. Nice job. Good job. Let's go. Get your ropes up. Pop high now. Seal. Get in front of him. There you go. Nice job. Good job. So once you set that screen across, open up. Elbows in his face. Get him out of there. Not bad, don't cut into his space. Don't cut into his space, you come high. Here we go. Nice job. Thirty seconds. Play. On the rim. 5, 4. Done. Need to clean up our screening action a little bit. You guys are just colliding into each other. Shoulder to shoulder. Let's go. That's better. Pop now, pop. Nice take. And time. Come down this end. You guys have been coming the whole time. You're right there. So let's go just white, set up the same way, black can come off. So no defense. So we're starting to figure it out. Obviously our screening action is still really messy. And we gave you some simple rules. This person will always go to the block. So go to the block. This person's always going to come high. This is a catch and shoot. If we can't get a post up here, we want to turn and seal. What we're going to add in now, if I catch it out here, and I don't have a high low, I'm going to pull it out middle on ball. So now you're going to come up for the on ball. You're in the corner like we just did before. You can lift when we come off. So if I come off here, 1 bounce pocket pass, 2 bounce lob. If I break the free throw line, you're going to lift. So now the defender for the passer is in the game after the first pass. So if you're the passer here, I'm going to stand next to you. Once you pass it in, I can then guard. Yep. Let's have a demo. So we need D. Let's go, cross screen. Lift, on ball. Let's get it going. Other group, down here, let's go. Keep playing. Let's go. So some of these drills, we need to put a little bit more foundation work in. So obviously the group, that first drill that we did with the tag out drill for the middle on ball, we'd spend more time on that before this progression. Because you can see it's still really messy. The person with the ball is coming off too fast, the screen's not set, those types of things. But we will work on that. They're slowly figuring it out. They're doing quite good. They're a bit nervous. Different team as well. Lift, on ball, corner space. Corner. There you go. Play out of it. 5, 4. Good job. Way to get in the paint. Lift now. On ball. Nice job. Nice job. On ball now. Play. 5, 4. Stop. All right, stop there. Play the other side. Play the other side of the court. Same thing. Other side of the court. Same drill. Have it. No luck. So guys, remember what we said about running to the spots? There we go. One more now. Last one, last rep each. Last rep each. And done. Down this end. Down this end. Throw on the baseline. Come down this end, guys. Hey, we can give them a clap. They're doing pretty good. Give them a few. So some feedback from me, guys, on this stuff. Obviously, we still need to clean up our screening action. Our on-ball stuff is very rushed. Okay, so I would encourage you guys to, when you do catch the ball and the screen is coming up, use a square up and a jab to go one way. We want to use what's called a setup dribble, because I see your ball here. Quite often we see people come off an on-ball and they use that hesitation, that setup dribble where the ball will spin in your hand. So you come off it like this and then you go. Then you see a little bit more of that. And just playing slow. Playing at like one furious pass isn't really going to achieve much once you get at a higher level. So playing low, playing slow, getting your defender on your hip, keeping them on your hip. But that stuff's pretty good. The progression's pretty good. We're now going to work on some shooting games off a pin down. So let's get a white on the seam with the ball. On the seam. Let's go, run on. Yep. On the seam, so up here. So this is the seam. The lane line's extended to the seam. Let's get a dark, another white here. Right here behind me. So you're a screener. Turn around this way. Has to be a dark, but that's all right. Doesn't matter. You can be here, offensive player. I want you to stand outside the charge circle here. And I want you to stand here 1 foot like this. Yep. Okay, so this is a turnout situation. So this is a pin down. The person, sorry, what's your name? Kelsey, he's going to be the defender. You're going to be the offensive player. You're the screener. So you're trying to hit him. Your rules are you can only move 1 metre. So it's either half a metre that way, half a metre that way. It's like you're in a box, right? You have to call over or under. If you go over, you must go over the screen. That means you automatically flare for a catch and shoot. If you call under, you must go under. That means you'll curl. So you've still got to come off here and you'll curl. We always want to curl up through the elbow, never right here, because the defender for the screener will be right here. So what this teaches is them starting to figure out the reads for the defense. So you call over or under, you'll go flare or curl. Let's go. Go. Have it. Nice. Rebuild it. Rebuild it. Ready to pass, man? All right, let's go. Under. Curl, curl, curl. Have it. Nice job. Go again. Under. All right, so obviously we've got to make sure we're cracking him on that screen. If you need to take a bounce to shorten the pass, that's fine. We will give you 1 bounce offensively. So the way this is going to work, you're all going to rotate in. Half of you are going to go down there and get it going. Let's go. Half of you down there, get it going. Let's go. Over, under. Let's go. Have it. Nice job. So you go offense and defense. You guys can come up here and jump in this line. No, he goes over, so it'll be a flare screen. Straight into it. So we need defender here. Right, let's go. Over. So once again, these are drills that the kids can learn how to play off screening action. Come on guys, got to get our reps up. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do a full pirouette. That perfect form on it though. Screener. Have it, shot. Good job. So we want to work on getting separation straight away. As soon as he calls over, I'm gone. You've got to be able to be quick off those down picks, straight up into your shot, stay low the whole time. Kel, nice job. Hang on, stop. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Remember, you've got to be outside that charge circle. Just at the charge circle. Right, let's go.
Mine, he called it over.
So if you call over, I think I've made it pretty easy. So if it's over, you go over it. Under it, you go under it. Here we go. There you go. So just remember we said curl through the elbow. Curl through the elbow. We want to curl through the elbow. Curl through the elbow. The help defender for the screen is going to be right there. Here we go. So curl up through the elbow. The screen is help defender, which is going to be there in a minute. He'll be right there. Speed. Nice. Just remember, we want to curl up through the elbow. Curl. If we're curling, we're up through the elbow. It's a catch and shoot. Nice. Have it. Just catch and shoot it.
Don't wait anymore.
All right, guys, let's add in a defender for the screener now. Add in a defender for the screener. So once you screen now, you can also turn to seal. So if we throw it on the flare, if we throw it to the flare, you just ducking right in here. If he curls, you can still duck in and seal. Yep. Right, let's get a defender for the screener now, and the screener is now part of the play. So you can open up to the ball and catch it and play. Stop there. Who's defense? No, it doesn't matter. But would you sit that high?
Probably not. But
yeah. There you go. Yeah. So I'd be like this.
Yeah.
One hand here, top leg in. If you need to go, you can step over the top of him. Right, let's go. So there's different ways to defend turnouts. Obviously, some people will switch it. We might say on the ball, let's get on the hip and lock and trail. Whatever your philosophy is, doesn't matter. So first of all, I just wanted to give you guys a chance to thank them. I want to thank them. They've come in here after practice. They're probably starving. They've had some guy that they don't know who it is yelling at them, trying to get them to do things that maybe they have or haven't done before. And they've done a really good job, so I just want to give them a hand. Now, before they go, I want them to give you guys a hand because, hang on, oh, there you go. Go, you go. Because it's a commitment from you guys to get better, which is ultimately for them. Okay, so realistically, no matter where you are, what level, basketball is about the players. Coaches, referees, administrators, everything, yes, we're very important, but it's for you. It's for the game to be played, and we want to help you play to the best of your ability and to get to the highest level you can. So to see these coaches here come here on a Sunday to improve their knowledge is really, really good because it will transfer to you guys. Now, what I will say is there's a couple of people here that identified as past players. That's the path that you guys should be starting to think about now as under 18s. Getting involved in your clubs, coaching, giving back. As what makes Australia great is our volunteer base. It's phenomenal the level that we compete at on an Olympic stage even, with some of our athletes, not just in basketball, predominantly trained by volunteer coaches. It's amazing that we compete on the level that we do on a global scale. So thanks guys, really good. So from me just finishing up, From me just finishing up, everything that I've said today, I don't think any of it's original, and I don't claim to have come up with any of these ideas, and I also don't say it's the only way to play or the only way to coach or the only way to plan a session. What I do say though is when you go to a clinic or you watch a clinic on video and you take all these notes, use them. No point taking a whole bunch of notes today and just putting it in the drawer and never implementing it. Go back and review it tomorrow, whenever, before your next practice. And if you decide I don't like any of that, I'm going to throw it out, that's fine. But don't just gather all this information and not re-look at it. Have a commitment to yourself to getting better and forming your identity as a coach, what it's going to be, and we touched on that at the start. Why do we coach? We want to create multi-skilled, positionless players, multi-talented players, and we want to have common teaching points across our association. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thanks, guys.